first pitch on its way.
First pitch, 7-10.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Hit out towards second, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
In is Jorge Soler. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. And even 20 home runs and 51 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fouled off. And he got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Albies, a runner with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. And it's 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Austin Riley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average sits at .303 entering play. 27 homers and 77 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit ball to second. Turner fields it cleanly. Here's a flip to Seeger covering, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, I'm a big fan of Drew Smiley. He's a strike thrower. When he's on, he's got a good enough fastball, good assortment of off-speed pitches. He knows how to pitch. He's not afraid to let his defense work behind him. Solid quality pitcher. I expect him to pitch well in this one.
Ready now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Trey Turner.
Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Next up is Max Muncie, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 29 homers and 77 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Mookie Betts. Lifted into the air out toward center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
From the stretch, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started. A.J. Pollock comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this. He's set, now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is the runner from first.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Corey Seeger.
Here's Corey Seeger. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 6 home runs and 32 driven in. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Second inning set to go. And up next, the catcher, Travis Darno.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
First pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up. Muncie into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is Taylor. Around first, digging for two. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or two across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The average for him at 267 on the year. 23 homers and 74 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Struck him out. A man at second with 1 down. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Here's the first pitch as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
0-1 count and the pitch. Darno, the runner at second with 1 away. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting in, the left fielder, number 9, Eddie.
And stepping in, Eddie Rosario. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First delivery to him. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And he won't bite at that one either. It's
with 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding his zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off for the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Drew Smiley. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, ball 1. 1 and 1.
1-2 now.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail things here 2-0. So stepping in is Chris Taylor.
Leading off
set to
for
lead
the
off
Dodgers,
the home half of the second.
the center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here comes another 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the catcher.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis Darno. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Here now is Will Smith, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The average coming in at 266, 21 homers, and 64 runs batted in. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
In now, Julio Urias, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Runners on first with one down. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
A speedy
6.
Trey Turner
Second
digs in
baseman.
now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ready on 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. The love of the game runs deep with these. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Coming into this game, they rank among the best teams in the league in strikeouts and hits allowed, which is no doubt an indication that they have a lot of depth on this staff. One member of the coaching staff reiterated that most teams realistically have only 2 or 3 dominant arms, if that. But we're extremely fortunate. We've got so many talented guys that we're really confident in throwing out there in just about any situation. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
The 1-2 pitch. That's popped up. Bet's coming on, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
this is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 2-2 one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it. One down. So with one gone in the inning, we take a look at our current standings, and you can see that these guys trail by just a game and a half in the division race entering play today. So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. Turner has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
To the plate now, Austin Riley.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. Taylor finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 2-out double left stranded. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And now here is Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Smiley gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Duvall gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, the catcher, Travis Darno.
The catcher, Travis Darno.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Two and 0 to Adam Duvall.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
.92 down the pipe, and it's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High and deep to right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie.
Stepping in once again is Eddie Rosario. Worked a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Turner has it.
Here's a flip to Seeger covering, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves nothing. So now here is Corey Seeger. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Liner toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Here now is Trey Turner. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Swing and a liner. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Muncie.
At the plate now, Max Muncie, as he'll take a look at his strike. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. Throw won't get him.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers, 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jesse Chavez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in now, Justin Turner. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Soler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Dodgers lead it 5-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Turner gloves it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the AB now. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Popped him up. Seeger has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 to him now. And the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Please. Josh Tomlin, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Josh Tomlin.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next is center fielder A.J. Pollock. First
fielder.
Pitch on the way.
A.J. Pollock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Pollock on second, Seeger on at first with nobody out. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a flare down the line, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
To the plate now, Will Smith. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler's after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Julio.
Next, it'll be Julio Arias. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box, Trey Turner, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Next up is Max Muncie, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ground ball right side. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dodgers out in front, 7-0. Stepping up is Freddie Freeman. We'll try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Freddie Freeman. Fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark. But there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available. Or why not pick up a 4 or 6 game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. Visit any stadium ticket window for ticket information. Fans, since 1980, Make-A-Wish has granted life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. Children who have wishes granted build the emotional and physical strength needed to fight their medical condition. To help and support our cause, please visit us online at wish.org.
He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
The 0-2 home.
Back outside.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Next, here is Austin Riley. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
No, inside.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pollock is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Travis Darno.
Here's the catcher, Travis Darno. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And the pitch.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So now to the plate, Dansby Swanson, right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Dodgers lead this one 7-0. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts singled last time up.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Down 2-1.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And there's 1 down now. So with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a moment to check out the standings. And as you can see, their lead is just a game and a half entering play here today. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last AB. And now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here it comes. A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. There's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. The 1-2. Soft grounder left side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and they hold a 7-0 lead. 7th inning ready to roll, and up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Eddie Rosario comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Ehre Adrianza gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Betts at the track, the wall, and it's gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Up next for
At the plate now, Ozzie Albies. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on to Muncie, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Braves 1. Oscar Yinoa enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's Corey Seeger. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. A ball and a strike. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's another 1-2. Bounce towards the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 3. Chris.
1 gone now in the LA 7th. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch on the way. Yinoa offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Now batting.
Up next, Will Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's quickly 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Line drive base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Billy McKinney will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers. Number 29.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. Now the 1-0.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 now.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They're on top 7-1.
Your
Phil
attention,
Bickford
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Phil
Jorge
Bickford.
Soler stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And that misses. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Taylor to the track, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. We saw a remarkable running catch there. Definitely worth another look with Show Track. The route and top speed were great, but it's the distance covered that was really something to marvel at. Certainly one of the better grabs on the run you'll see for a long time. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Taylor has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 7-1. Batting order turns over now and set to go. Trey Turner. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Turner becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. And all that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg.
Muncie.
And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Into the box now, Max Muncie, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Outside, 2-1. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. Soft liner toward first. One there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. LA's on top 7-1. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis Darno, as he rips it on the ground to second. And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Pollock at the track. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Swanson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he'll get in there safely.
All I know is a lot of comebacks were started with less. He ropes a triple, driving in a run, and cutting the deficit to 4. A base hit here, and it'll be down to 3.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A runner in scoring position with none out. Fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the stretch. Left side, but well foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. On, he pops it up. And no one will get this one. Now another 1-2. Hard hit to first. Reined in. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score. Jock Peterson will get the call here as he'll hit.
Number 22.
Kenley Jansen answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
74.
From the stretch.
Kenley
Jansen, originally from the island nation of Curacao. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone!
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The batter number 1. Second baseman.
To the plate now, Ozzie Albies batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. The 0-2 delivery. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He went down on strikes last time up. Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Again, he sends it out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning. Final strike for the Braves. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Atlanta, good night.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
7-5 tonight's final. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Julio Urias earns win number 15 on the year. Drew Smyly couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.